I've been ready. I was born ready.
Yeah. You look pretty colorful.
I am always colorful.
And you look good. I love that shirt.
Thank you, sir.
I love my shirt.
And I love my shirt to infinity and beyond. I included a galaxy. I added a galaxy.
I totally noticed. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I added
Like-
a galaxy. There's Saturn. There's a moon. And I even put some googly eyeballs. You know those
The
Google
googly-
eyeballs?
The googly eyeballs?
Yeah, that's the black holes.
Oh dear.
See? I added black holes. There's one to keep its eye on you.
Yep, no, that's definitely an eye.
I just went blue.
Why can't she be normal?
Actually, teal.
No. Yep.
And it's
Love
not
your
permanent, by the way.
I love your
Anybody who says something,
I love
thank
your
you.
hair. Yeah.
Thanks. It's
So-
wash in.
So
stuff.
to explain to explain the whole get-ups, it is National Tie-Dye Day today.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yay.
April 30th when we're filming this. It's National Tie-Dye Day. And we ordered our snazzy shirts from the Tie-Dye Company. And he's an entrepreneur out of Phoenix, Arizona. And wonderful guy. Just did some really quality work. And
Fantastic.
Yep.
because one of us just can't be normal, she adds an entire galaxy to her t-shirt.
That's right.
Yeah, whoa.
I stayed up till midnight last night adding all these dots. I swear I'm a professional sleep consultant. But yeah, I was like up past midnight, like adding all
The galaxy.
the galaxy on there. There's a lot to add when you do a whole galaxy.
What is that movie? You don't have enough flair. Yeah. Do you have flair? Where's your flair?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we know where your flair is at.
Just added it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just normal.
Well, kind of.
Well, you have the blue hair.
Well, it will wash out 2 to 3 washings. It's just conditioner is what they call it.
She
Awesome.
came in with pink hair on what day was that? Wednesday?
Yeah, it was rose gold.
It was rose gold. It was really cool. And she did blue this morning. It looks really, really good.
It's teal.
Teal.
It does look blue.
Blue.
But yeah, it's teal. It's a form of green.
It
but
matches your shirt like completely. I thought that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it.
Thank
And
you.
me, I'm normal. I just haven't gotten a haircut in forever, so my hair's frizzed out. You like that? Like that? Yeah.
Your
kinda
hair's not
frizzy.
frizzy. Your hair's always in place.
Yeah, whatever. All right. So this is Fishbowl. This is officially the 16th episode, not the 15th, because in a blooper I said 15th, but it's the 16th episode.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
getting up there. We're starting to lose count.
Yeah, we're starting to lose count. Well,
you know,
not
we
really.
need one of those little like chick, those little click things.
Yeah, but we don't have anybody to hold the click thing, so therefore there is no click thing.
We need Oliver.
We need
do.
Oliver.
We need
yes.
Oliver.
Yeah.
He would love to do that.
That would
Yeah.
be his favorite job to
Yep.
do.
Yep.
He might keep clicking it though.
Over and over and over again.
Right in the
Him
middle.
Last night that we would be here tonight doing the fishbowl, and he said, "I love the fishbowl, Mom. I love doing fishbowl." So he'll be back next Friday.
Cool, cool. And I know
Aw.
that when
For the
Tim
next
came in
episode.
today, he appreciated Oliver being here too, so
Yeah.
that was really cool.
There's
We
gonna
have
be
to tell you
something-
about that.
Yeah, there's gonna be something very special with Oliver this next Friday.
Oh dear.
So tune in, because I've got a big plan for him.
Ooh.
Is it it's not one of these outfits, right?
It's not a unicorn.
Okay.
Now, what was funny is last Friday when I was way over the top with Gretch's gift with
Mhm.
my new wig, I sent a video to Oliver's dad's phone of me dressed like that saying hi to Oliver. And Oliver was just over the moon. He just thought that that was just the coolest thing. And he goes, "Hey, Mom, when you come to pick me up, I want you to be wearing that unicorn outfit."
Oh dear. That's a 5-hour drive to pick him up. I don't think you're gonna go across the state dressed like that. And-
Why not?
Can you
and-
imagine me getting pulled over dressed like that? That did kind of happen once.
How about when you have to stop to go to the restroom or get food? People will be
That's-
all, and just look at him and be like,
If you're wondering what outfit they're talking about, it's the outfit that she wore in last week's Fishbowl, which she's normally outlandish, but
it was
like
over
last
the top.
Friday was like totally over the top. It was awesome.
Loved
it.
it.
Was very awesome.
Here's a picture. Bing. It was awesome.
It was awesome. Yes. All right. So, Fishbowl. What Fishbowl is? It's our weekly get together where we kind of debrief each other, and go over the questions that you asked throughout the week, and we kind of, instead of us doing the research and keeping it to ourselves and then sharing it with the occasional customer that came into the store, with the customers that came into the store, we are now sharing it publicly so that way everyone has the information that you need to shop smart, to sleep well, and to live healthy. All these things rolled up into, well, a crew of not normal people doing it for you. So, with that, we also added a topic thing. So we'll cover the topic thing, but first we have to say our cheers. And this is tea, and this week's tea is
Cheers.
lemon
Cheers.
sage. No, I'm sorry, lavender sage lemonade. We've had this one before. It's just a great tea.
And this comes from the Old Barrel Tea Company
This is Old Barrel Tea Company. Yep.
up
Yep.
in
Wait.
Cloud Croft.
Anytime we mention names, we have to.
Oh, we can't even mention that one?
I'm just saying.
Oh. I think we're going to be doing that a lot, so you should maybe put that up here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We've gotten to the point where we accidentally say names, and he's got a big mouth ready to just squawk. Yes,
Yes,
that
I'm sure they
happened.
appreciate that. All right. So.
I love it. It's so cute.
My
So-
son, okay, squirrel moment. My son has one of those ginormous chickens that when you squawk it, it squawks for like, what is it, 2 or 3 minutes
It's
straight?
A long time, yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy, like a solid squawk.
All right. So, anyways, okay. So, the we recently added topics. Every week we'll pick a sleep topic and we'll cover it with each other. It's research that we're doing together, and we're going to share it with you. This is more for helping you sleep better. We started getting a lot of questions as far as like it went past the regular the regular mattress questions and moved into a more of a sleep tips and healthy living type thing. So we wanted to share the research that we've been doing with you. So this week's article is actually from the National Sleep Foundation, and it's the side effects of sleep medication. This is relatively recently. This is from December 2020. Media disclaimer or medical disclaimer. The content on this page should not be taken as medical advice or used as recommendation for any specific medication. Always consult your doctor before taking any new medication or changing your current dosage. So, are you having trouble sleeping? Some people take sleeping pills to relieve short-term stress, jet lag, or another temporary issue that's interfering with their sleep at night. Some sleep medications help you fall asleep. Others help you stay asleep, and some do both. But are sleeping pills safe? Prescription sleeping medication can be habit-forming, and many side effects are undesirable. Therefore, it's important to understand how they work and what side effects you can expect. So, potential side effects vary by medication, but you may experience one or more of the following when taking sleeping pills: burning or tingling sensation in your hands, arms, feet, or legs, change in appetite, constipation, diarrhea, dizziness, lightheadedness, drowsiness during the day, dry mouth, gas, headache, heartburn, nausea, mental impairment.
That's not funny. I should stab you with my horn right now.
You should. Difficult paying attention or remembering things, stomach pain, impaired balance, uncontrollable shaking, weird dreams or nightmares, weakness.
This is sounding like one of those
Ooh.
commercials, like for like
Oh,
prescription medication.
oh! I should have read it fast.
commercials.
Dry mouth, gas,
Maybe you
heartburn.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
going on.
anyways, okay. So the hangover effect is one of the most common side effects. This term refers to side effects like drowsiness and difficult with balance or motor coordination. 80% of people taking prescription sleep aids report feeling at least one of these side effects the following day. For example, sleeping pills can really impact your morning drive after taking them. Wow. Okay. So, this is a really quick one. Depending on your particular situation, any of the above side effects can be dangerous. But there's even more side effects that are even more concerning. These are called parasomnias, allergic reactions, and dependence. Parasomnias describe a number of unusual behaviors that some people experience while asleep, such as sleepwalking or wetting the bed. The most common parasomnias associated with sleep aids are sleepwalking, sleep talking, sleep eating, and sleep driving. Whoa.
Those can be dangerous. I saw this thing on social media where somebody had climbed to the top of a skyscraper, and they were up there and they were asleep, and they walked out on the scaffolding in one of these major cities, and they were asleep the entire time on that stuff.
Holy cow.
And like the firemen had to come and save them.
That is some real stuff, yeah. So, allergic reactions. As with any medication, you can have allergic reaction to sleeping pills. And finally, dependence. This is the big one. And this is the one that really, I think in discussion, I think this is what we're going to really discuss is dependence. While most sleeping pills are designed for just short-term use, a number of weeks or less, some people may continue to use them on a longer-term basis. With longer-term use, you increase the risk of developing a tolerance. When this happens, some people end up increasing their dosage or abusing the sleeping pill, which results in more problematic sleep effects.
Side
Effects, yeah. So we're gonna stop the article there. I'm gonna put the link in the article in the description below. But I want to open it up to a discussion because each of us did our own research on this. And what did you guys come up with?
I think a lot of America utilizes medications over the counter thinking that if you can buy something over the counter, it's not going to be that dangerous. But you can actually OD on Tylenol, you can OD on Motrin, you can OD on sleeping aids, you can OD on a lot of medications. And using them differently than prescribed or on the bottle, the instructions, you're abusing that particular medication. There is no excuse for it. Outside of the recommended usage. That is typically what you would call abusing the medication, and that can lead to any type of an addiction. And once you get addicted, trying to come off of a sleep aid, your situation is even harder to try to obtain sleep, plus you have to go through all of the medication downs of whatever it was helping you with. Now your body's trying to do it itself all over again.
Yep.
So it's a long journey to get off of something, but I would definitely encourage that if you are having problems, don't try to solve it yourself. Go to a doctor if you're truly having sleeping problems, because it could be something more serious like sleep apnea. If you have sleep apnea and you take a sleeping aid and you don't even know you have sleep apnea, you could really have some severe damage that's not going to be something they can fix. I mean, for instance, let's say you snore a lot. So you wake up, you feel very tired and groggy, so you start using sleeping aids. And what you're not realizing is your snoring is obstructing your breathing. So when you take a sleeping aid and you relax everything, now you have the possibility of even death. You stop breathing.
Yeah, you're making it worse.
So your situation could be a lot more detrimental. So by encouraging yourself to acknowledge if you do have a sleeping issue, to go see your doctor. Number 2, use it as prescribed.
So she describes short-term effects. You researched long-term effects. Off of the video with Matthew Walker? What was he talking about?
So we were looking at this, watching a video with Matthew Walker, and he was actually making some correlations between, we're looking for these sleep aids and medications and prescriptions and seeking sleep because so many Americans are sleep deprived. And whether it's over the counter or it's a prescription, we're trying to make up for that missing sleep. Well, there's a real big difference in sleep and sedation,
right,
and how our brains function. And so in that video and some of his talks and lectures, he goes into the difference of how our brain works and our brain functions when we're taking those, but also making some interesting correlations between increasing cancer with sleeping pills. And we don't know if that's because you were sleep deprived before, and now that you're taking that, and it was a pool of people that they took that data from, that they're finding that's, so what we do know is that if you don't get enough sleep and you don't get enough regular sleep, it has huge health impacts. It increases your risk for cancer, it increases your risk for death, and that was correlated also. So lack of sleep can increase your risk for death, but also taking sleep medications and sleep aids can also increase your risk of death substantially. So we'll probably link up that video so you can follow up and listen to some
pretty
more
valuable video, yeah.
So that was really eye-opening. Now, me personally, with sleep aids, I know some of the allergy medications that are used to help you fall asleep. make me grumpy in the next day.
Mhm.
I am just so grumpy for like a day or two later. It changes my sleep pattern.
The unicorn gets grumpy.
It's horrible. I am such a mean person. I don't like how I feel that day, and then I'm so groggy, and if I take allergy medicine during the daytime, and this is springtime, and a lot of us are taking allergy medicine, and just to keep our spring allergies at bay, and it really changes your sleep. It can give you weird dreams. You were talking a little bit about sleepwalking and stuff
Right.
like that. You got to even be careful with that melatonin stuff. I mean, even the natural stuff
Mhm.
or the herbal stuff, boy, you take that too late or you take too much of it and you are groggy. Remember the day I
next
came
day.
in here all late and I hadn't even brushed my hair?
Mhm. Which is every Monday. I'm just joking.
I don't even work Mondays usually, so.
So what I got, the research I saw was, number one, he talks about a huge, almost a 4-time increase in cancer just by taking sleeping pills.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to fix, if there's any confusion in that, there is a huge correlation, not causation, there's a difference. There's a huge correlation between lack of sleep and an increase in cancer. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
So what he said is there's a 4-time increase in taking sleeping pills to that you're going to get it. Now, the other thing that was, this is the scary part, and I don't know if you saw this in the video, but I saw it in research too. Even taking 2 to 3
No.
sleep, no,
No.
10, yeah,
Okay, so with the increase of taking sleep aids and medications, which we can't name specifically, there is a 2
time,
to 3
right.
time. You're 2 to 3 times more likely
Not 2 to 3%, 2 to 3 times more likely.
to have a premature death, or it leads to death, by just taking 10 to 15 sleeping pills per year.
Per year, that's what it was, yeah.
So if you take 10 to 15, as little as 10 to 15 sleeping pills per year, your likely of death associated with that increases
Yeah, yeah. It's
2
just,
to 3 times.
yeah, and it's just, it's
More likely.
it's a horrible thing. It's really a horrible thing.
That scared me. That shook me up a little bit. Now, what you have to understand is if you're on a medication that's prescribed by your doctor and you're seeing a doctor, don't just stop taking
Right.
that stuff, because that could be just as detrimental. So
Mm-hmm.
you've really got, I think what we're trying to say here is that before you go
Self-medicate.
self-medicate and go straight for the sleeping pills, there's different things that you should try to eliminate first. Why are you not sleeping? What's causing that? Get to the root of it.
Right.
And are there some really simple things that you can do to change in your daily routine or life that can help with that? Like less caffeine, more exercise.
Don't eat so close to bedtime.
Don't eat so close to bedtime.
Watch what you're eating next to bedtime. There's all kinds of stuff you can
Create,
do. Yeah.
we do this with our kids.
Your
Is we
sleep
create
hygiene.
a sleep routine for our kids, but do we do that for ourselves?
Yep.
So we need to start with the basics first, and only medications and prescriptions for sleep should be your last resort.
Absolutely necessary, right.
And the
Exactly.
opposite pinnacle of that is, if you are not sleeping and you do not address this, when he was talking about the percentages as far as the death rate going 2 to 3 times, again, in the study, they don't know if that's caused from the lack of sleep before the pills or adding the pills on to the lack of
Right.
sleep. So by not addressing your sleep issue, you can still be at the same risk.
Yep.
So you need to address it. You need to speak to a
think-
doctor.
I think that's the overall message that we're getting off of this, and please address your sleep issues. There are sleep doctors. Please see a sleep center. Please see your doctor to be referred to a sleep center. There's sleep medicine now, and we can all, we all really need it at some point. There's just some people that need it more.
And in that video, Matt also mentions that your regular doctor, they get so little training in sleep, even though their patients spend
Yeah.
a third of their life asleep. They mostly are addressing your stuff that's during your waking hours. Very little do they know about your sleep, or do they ask about that.
Right.
So You really need to see a specialist. You really need to invest in your good sleep and really think about that, because it has so many impacts for your overall health and mental well-being. And this is a great time to dive into that.
Sleep is the platform, or sleep is the foundation of good health, and a lot of people need to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, let's go into how Fishbowl started, our weekly questions. I think that we got some really good ones this week. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
I really do. That's a nice shirt.
Oh, but I must ask you a question.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
I'm so excited about this. I found this. Oh, there's a whole package of them.
Where did that come from?
It came from the.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was like a toy
Do you
store.
purposely go out for stuff?
It's actually, oh, can we say la 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 la? It's a song.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
no, right
Yeah.
over my head.
Anyways, that's a very
It's
nice.
a plant that grows really fast. Na 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 na. It
No.
grows.
Still went over my.
It's going over my head.
Oh, with the little.
The
like a
green
pet,
plant.
A blank
Yes,
pet.
yes.
It's kind of like a pet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So, first question.
Whenever I go shopping, it is for amazing things like this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Exotic
So, first
imports.
question. Thank you. We need a reclining chair for my father. He sleeps in his chair because of health reasons and needs it for. Okay, let me start all over again.
Whoa.
We need a reclining chair for my father. That part I read right. He sleeps in his chair because of health reasons and needs it to have really good back support. We brought name brand chairs in the past, but they just don't feel good on his back. You mentioned a company you work with that is made to be slept in. What makes them better, and how can he sleep in them?
Oh, I'm so
That's a
excited
legit
about
question.
these chairs coming in.
Mm-hmm. So, do you guys know? You go first. Blue hair.
I forgot the name.
It's called Ultra Comfort.
Ultra Comfort. I kept thinking the name of our sheets.
Because our sheets are ultra comfortable.
There you
Ooh.
go. See?
Ooh, look at the save. Wow.
And the Ultra Comfort company has an amazing line. We are going to have a few options from their lines. Okay, so we're going to have something that has more options than another, in other words. But the nice thing about it is it actually goes into zero gravity. So that position would be the sleep answer there, because that's what we actually use for anything that's an adjustable base for a mattress. Zero gravity is an amazing position to be sleeping in. But with the chair, you also have added features where when you recline back, it actually lifts you up. So you do stay in that scoop position instead of it just reclining back where you can accidentally slide forward. So instead it cradles up that direction. So it'll lay completely flat, zero gravity, however you would like it. And then there are bells and whistles on there too, where you can have heat and massage and other items to help you sleep. But that zero gravity position is amazing.
I'm going to mention that zero gravity means that now you're part of it. I like it.
I'll wear my mug. I'll just be all.
It does tickle quite a bit. Zero gravity is where your feet and your head is raised just a little bit. It doesn't mean like you're floating around, because sometimes I think when I hear the word zero gravity, I'm thinking like space shuttle type, like outer space
Girl,
astronauts.
no, you take
and
it
you're
too
like
far. Just like your
spacewalk.
shirt.
Spacewalk.
Reel it in. Reel it in. Yes, okay.
Zero gravity in this environment is something totally different.
Yes.
So, reclining, zero gravity,
Yep.
head and feet up.
So yes, Ultra Comfort is coming to the store. Now, why is this better for your dad? She nail on the head, okay? When you go back in a regular recliner, there's a space in the lumbar area right here that opens up. So when your dad is laying there, there's no support in that area. Well, the Ultra Comfort chair actually brings up the seat part and reclines, so that way it closes this area right here, and you actually have a good lumbar support, and it becomes a nice flat surface for him to sleep in. Okay? Yeah. Well, and these chairs will be coming to us. We have one more month of waiting. Yes, I know it's a while, but that's all because of the COVID stuff, and it's slowing down shipping a lot. So, and the beautiful thing about all this is these chairs are made in the U.S. of A. So
Yep.
they are American made.
I feel like this whole year and a half has really taught us a lot about patience and waiting
And mustaches.
and more waiting.
I learned in church that if you ever pray for patience, God will give you opportunities to practice it, not give it to you. So I think this is a true practice statement for the whole United States and other countries as well on the shipping. That the periods of getting your shipments are taking a lot longer.
Yep.
And the vendors are suffering as well because we like to order product for our store as well. So
I actually have customers coming in this week that are not surprised now. Like, we've been talking about the foam shortage. I did have a couple customers today that were like, I would like a queen size mattress and I want it today. And I was like, wow.
Good luck.
That is quite a request. Are you aware of? And they were like, mind blown. And then you have the other customer that comes in and they're like, man, what isn't back
Behind,
ordered
right.
or
Yep,
behind
yep.
or short supply? Like,
yeah.
you have those two types of customers. So
We had friends come in that work at a car lot, and he was talking about how they won't have inventory within a couple of weeks. That's
Ooh.
insane. That's pretty insane.
yeah, new car dealerships are
Yep.
really strapped, and then used car dealerships. He blew my mind today when he was talking about that.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, because there's a demand now for used cars
Yep.
Mhm.
are flying off the lots because
Yep.
there's a shortage in
Of
the
new car, yeah.
with the
Yeah.
chips.
Just
Because of the
thing-
whole chip
things are
situation.
so- Things
Yeah.
are so weird right now. It's just
No,
weird.
no sheet, no
No
seats.
chips. No
And s-
chips.
and-
Not
and-
nachos, but chips.
And chairs, seats.
Yep. Seats.
Well, the
Yeah,
chip
'cause of the
thing,
foam.
Yeah.
the chip thing is understandable because they're not able to make a lot of different kinds of cars. They're very limited to what they can put on there.
Yep.
So if you're looking for like a sedan or a family car and stuff, unless if you're buying a big old truck, good luck.
Yep.
So you would go for the used car stuff. Well, that's why there's such a shortage. Everybody's having to resort back.
Hey, I mustached the question.
I'm not asking.
Okay. Thank you so much for helping us find the right bed for my mother. I would like for you to mention to the people that watch your videos that it is possible to lower your bed by using a smaller foundation. I think that would help out so many people. Thank you again. That was a comment on Facebook, and
That's a big one because actually today, the first request out of a customer was, I need my bed to be like that one, and she pointed to one of the lowest beds. And I think a lot of our customers think that when they see a bed visually, that's the height they're buying.
Yep.
Okay, and it's hard to sometimes wrap our minds around the fact that our higher beds in store, those can be lowered. And we're going to try to do a better job once we get our floor, some updated, I like it there. You should have left it there a lot longer. I think when we redesign our floor next time, now that's almost like a patch. We need to do Pirate Day. We can take those mattresses and put them on a 2-inch bunkie board.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah,
So we can actually have it, like, if you just want it 14 inches off or 15 inches off the floor, I mean, boy, we can hook you up. So don't let the height of any of our mattresses in store intimidate you. Even if you are just fall in love with the comfort and the feel of one of our higher mattresses, we can lower that foundation, or what some folks still refer to as a box spring, and we can take that down or put it on a platform.
Right,
We can lower your bed.
a lot of seniors think they have to put their beds on the floor and without a bed frame because they don't know that the foundations come in different sizes, right?
We've had quite a few ask about it. But yeah, as far as options, the options are there. We'll definitely work with you. Even with adjustable bases, you can adjust the legs on those as well. So even if you don't have a standard box spring option and you're going with an adjustable base, you can still lower that as well.
Yep. So yes, the options are there. Your bed can go from up here to down here to down here to down here. Okay, another important thing to know: the height of your bed matters. It's not supposed to be any higher than the bottom of your butt muscle, which is the bottom of your butt.
Just where the crease is.
Just
say
where the
that.
crease of your butt is. That's the
Yeah.
height that it's supposed to be at. Because otherwise you're squatting to get into bed or you're jumping up to get into bed. And let's face it, none of us are getting any younger, and the dangers of falling out of bed are real.
Especially for him.
Yeah, we've seen it. Yeah, well, when you throw me out of bed. Okay. Next question.
I don't think I've ever done that, but I might try now. Sounds kind of funny.
I try and escape the bed.
Oh, it is I can't. Oh, that is just the worst thought ever.
Wait till he's asleep and just push him out. Oh, sorry.
I must ask the question.
Your mustache on your mustache is a kind of redundant
Okay.
stash. It's
How
falling
does-
off. Yeah, there you go.
How does my mattress warranty work if I move out of state or country because I'm military? Boom! Question asked daily at this store. Not so much in our Carlsbad, New Mexico store, but in our Alamogordo store, yes.
Absolutely. Out of state, dealership can handle as long as you are stateside. If you go overseas, it gets really complicated because you have to ship the bed, and we really can't help you there.
Right.
But if your bed is in the States, it can be covered under warranty.
99% of the time it can be covered under warranty. Right, right. Now, I know that we've had some difficult warranty situations. People that are moved out of town, stuff like that. How have we handled them? You want to let them know?
As far as their emails and stuff,
Yep.
we ask them to send pictures so that we can see what's going on with the bed, and we give them instructions on what is needed to take those pictures. They submit them to us. We go straight to the vendor. We submit the issue and the problem with it as a claim. And if it falls under the category of warranty, then they respond back, and we get back with the customer and let them know what's going on. That way we can get them all fixed up. They will line them with a vendor that is close enough to them, or find a way to get to their mattress warranty stuff taken care of.
Now, I will tell you, I know the mattress, I know the question was about if moving out of the area. If you're in the area and you have warranty problems,
Come
you
to us.
basically come to the store, tell us about it. We send somebody out there to measure it. 99% of the time, the guy that goes out to measure it is the guy talking to you right now. So I go out there, I measure it, we take pictures, we submit it to the manufacturer, and we go from there. I'm telling you, the majority of the times that I go out to people's houses, it's not even warranty. It's an easy fix because maybe they don't have the proper support underneath the bed, or maybe they just have an old foundation and they just need a new foundation. It's not always warranty stuff that comes up. It's actually just stuff that is an easy fix, maybe a 5-second fix that people don't know about. We happen to be trained in it. We know a lot more about it than your average person. So yeah, just don't be shy. Contact us. We can help you. All right? Okay, with that, it's already time for our break. We got 3 questions in, but we had a really good topic, so I can't really
That was
say, hey.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I do want to add something to the warranty part.
Oh, yes.
Is one thing that's really awesome with us here is that upon inspection of your warranty, yeah, just like that. This is so important. We're not going to take the bed away from you and leave you
yes.
without a bed. Some companies will leave you without a bed for how many weeks?
I think the lady said 4 to 6 weeks that she was going to be without a bed.
I've even heard even longer.
It was a
Yeah.
different company.
They totally take it away at the time of inspection, and you're not even given like an interim bed.
We had a
like
customer.
trial bed. So
Just so you know, we had a customer. Just a quick story. Well, it's your story, but
no, you go for it.
okay. So she has a customer that comes in here, and I'm just listening, and the customer was telling her that she spent about $3,000 to $4,000 on this bed. $3,000 to $4,000 on this bed. It's not even a year old. They're having warranty issues, and they were told that they would have to send their bed back to the manufacturer, and they would be out of a bed for
4
weeks
to 6
or more.
weeks. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Like that.
So she was wondering what our warranty was because she just felt just totally dismayed that she spent so much on a bed and she was going to be bedless. So yeah. No, warranties aren't supposed to be that complicated, and they aren't.
Now we're gonna leave you with your same broken bed, but at least you have a broken bed and no bed.
And then no bed, right?
That's
Exactly.
better than no bed.
Exactly. All right. With that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Melanie with Live Well, and today I'll be introducing you to a new product line that we just brought into our store to celebrate the new expansion of our sleep sanctuary here at Live Well. This product is a Sutra, and it is all of the rage right now. It's seen in Town and Country, Allure, In Shape, and Bazaar magazine, and it's right here at your very own Live Well, right here in our hometown of Alamogordo. I would like you to know that this product was chosen for its excitingly colorful and aromatic properties. It's 100% all natural aromatherapy, so that you can use that to create your own home sleep sanctuary. One of the things that excites me the most about this product line is that it is co-owned by the very famous Venus Williams. You heard me right. Venus Williams is a co-owner of this product, and she's also the chief brand officer. So this product is just awesome. It's all the rage this spring and summer, and we can't believe that it's in our very own Live Well. Not only is this product all natural and all of its ingredients natural, but it's paraben free, it's vegan, it's never been tested on animals, and it's eco-friendly in all of its production. So it's one of these just incredible items that we have here in store. All right, so now that you know that all of the products here made by Asutra and Venus Williams are all natural, you can rest assured that they're also going to be good for your heart and your body and your mind. We're going to go ahead and start with this one here. This is one of my favorites, and it's called Scrub the Day Away. It's a revitalizing exfoliating body scrub for head to toe exfoliation. Within minutes, you'll feel that you have softer skin. It's got 100% organic coconut oil in it and evening primrose. It's all Dead Sea salt, so it's an awesome product. We're going to go ahead and put that up there for you to get a close look at that. That's our Scrub the Day Away. You can go ahead and then follow that. Go ahead and get into the hot bathtub to soak the day away, and we have our Dead Sea bath salts. It's a natural sleep therapy. This includes lavender, rosemary, and lang lang. Again, this is all essential, 100% pure natural oils and Dead Sea salts that are harvested and all the good practices there. So, and our next product is going to be the Dream the Night Away collection. This is both of these items are the same. One is a pump and one is a tube. The Dream the Night Away is a melatonin lotion with magnesium. It's a perfect nightly routine for your face or achy joints because it has the magnesium in it. It will take away some of the ache. Then it has the melatonin to help induce your sleep cycle. This also includes shea butter, lemongrass oil, and creates a sense of calm, and it softens your skin at the same time. Again, it's non-toxic, never been tested on animals, and it's paraben free. This is a great way to enhance your nighttime ritual here. It also says it includes Opti MSM. So this is one product that I would highly recommend for your nightly routine. We have Mother's Day coming up, so all of these products would be great for a Mother's Day gift package as well. So please keep that in mind. Included in each one of those, I've highlighted a couple of the products before. We have little tiny gift bags, so if you're thinking of mom, definitely keep these in mind because it's a little sample pack of all of the things that I'll be talking to you about today. Okay. Now our next item that I'm going to highlight is called Melt the Pain Away. This is an incredible body butter. It includes capsaicin. It's a 0.025% pain relief cream. So for those of you that are not familiar with capsaicin, it is derived from a chili plant. It's the molecular part of chili that gives it its spice and its burn. When it's taken down to a small amount, it actually has therapeutic properties to help alleviate some pain in those joints and in your back. So it's a great rub. It will be a little bit, it's kind of like if you think of some muscle rubs, I can't say their names, but it's some of those ones that give you a little bit of a burning sensation and cooling sensation. That's what you can expect from this product here. It is a revitalizing magnesium body butter, so it also includes that magnesium to help relax you as well. So think these would be great for massages. And again, remember that self-care is not selfish, it's important. And that's one of the big things about this company that they like to highlight. All right, so moving along here, we also have a couple here in the same line, these are Freshen Your Feet. This one here is Tea Tree and Lavender. Then we have the Therapeutic Foot Soak, which is Freshen Your Feet, Tea Tree, and Eucalyptus. So you got eucalyptus and lavender, and they do come with this really cool loofah scrubby sponge. We know here in Alamogordo and in the Southwest, we have really dry heels and dry skin, so this is great for doing a pedicure at home. A lot of us are at home right now and we can't go out to the spas and we can't go and get our regular pedicures and manicures, so this is one great way of at home doing your own pedicures. Invite your girlfriends over and have a date night there. A large part of why we chose Asutra is we were looking at and researching sprays that were safe with your linens and your pillows and could help relax and create a serene environment for that sleep sanctuary that we're going to be creating in home and in store. Some of the sprays that we've included in this line are not only for the nighttime ritual and your evening ritual, but they're to help you move into your morning ritual and afternoon. So you can choose each one of these sprays and buy them independently or purchase them as a set. For instance, this first one here is called Calm and Relax Unwind. This is a patchouli bergamot and is for relaxing, but this can also kind of lift your spirit and calm you throughout the day. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a nighttime spray. It's great for all day. Then we have invigorating sprays like the citrus and eucalyptus. That's great for first thing in the morning, or if you want a little bit of an energy boost. These sprays are perfectly sized for putting into your gym bag or going to yoga with. They can also be put into your purse, and keep them in your car for a quick refreshing spray for your car that's non-toxic and isn't going to make you sick or anything like that. We're not talking chemicals. We're talking, again, all natural 100% product and ingredients here. This is another invigorating spray. It's called Refresh, Restore, and Renew. This is a tea tree and juniper mist. The green one here is rosemary and peppermint, and this one is called Ready, Set, Focus. So this would be a great one if you're going to have a study night or you really need to focus and you're at home. Remember, a lot of us now have our offices at home or working at home, and there's so many distractions going on. We've got kids at home, we've got interruptions here and there, but if you spray this in your room, it can really help set a focused environment. Then moving into our nighttime ritual, we have the lavender and chamomile. That is perfect for spraying onto your linens at night, onto your pillow, because the effects of lavender are well known for thousands and thousands of years for inducing sleep and helping us relax and unwind at the end of the day. So those are all of my 6 favorite sprays and aromatherapy that you can take with you anywhere during the daytime and nighttime. So not only do we have these sprays here for our nighttime and daytime ritual, but we also have a special gift pack included. Now there's 3 sprays that are for showing your yoga mat a little bit of love. These are yoga mat cleansers and detoxers. We have organic lavender, calming citrus, and we also have the uplifting eucalyptus. So each one of these sprays, you spray it on there, it detoxes and deep cleans your yoga mat. It'll give you a nice refreshing smell off of that and scent off of that. It's great for your yoga exercising and practice there any time of the day. All right, so that's going to round us out here for all of the Asutra items that you can find in store at Live Well in Alamogordo and on our online store. All of these Asutra items are going to be in our special section for our sleep sanctuary here in our store. And we want to remind you that all of these Asutra products are 100% natural. They've never been tested on animals, and they are made right here in the US of A, made with love. Because Asutra believes that self-care isn't selfish, and because you're awesome and they think that you deserve awesome as well. We want you to like us and subscribe us, and make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and come on in store today to try out some of these amazing smells that you can take with you right into your daily and nightly routine. So wishing you all well. Thank you so much for watching this. You know, a mustache is kind of like a warmer for your upper lip.
No, that's not what it's for. We're back. And normality hasn't happened yet. I keep hoping for it. Ah!
Why? Why would you want normal?
Normal's so much fun.
Oh
It's
my
too
goodness.
predictable.
You know, can I just start with what I learned?
You can start
Can I
with
just-
what you
can
can
I
start
just
with
dump
what you
in?
learned. Yeah.
Okay, so the other
Oh,
day.
wait. This is the section of the show where we
Oh.
share what we learned this week. So please go ahead, Mel.
Okay, so you know how we got crazy snow up in Cloudcroft? I learned that it snowed 10 inches the other day in Cloudcroft. They canceled school, and then during that day I was wearing my like fleecy kind of outdoor clothing, kind of my mundane. Like, I just wanted to be warm. I wasn't over the top. I was kind of like subdued, like the
You look like a
clouds.
normal person.
I was normal.
I almost
was
didn't
not-
recognize you.
No, nobody did. And these two gentlemen came in, and oh wait, no, it was a gal.
It's a lady, yes.
This lady came in.
I heard the story.
The guys are a different story. So this lady came in, and I'm just normal Mel, and we get to the end of her sale, and I'm like, so, by the way, if you come in on Fridays, I'm usually dressed as a unicorn, and then we do the Fishbowl series. And she's like, wait, what? You're dressed as a unicorn? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, oh my gosh, I was so confused. She goes, I met my husband for lunch today, and I was talking to him about the mattress that I was thinking about purchasing, and he starts talking to me about this girl dressed up as a unicorn, and he's like, so did a unicorn sell you your mattress? And she's like, I almost fell out of my chair because I had no idea what he was talking about, and I thought he'd lost his mind. She was like, I thought he would. I didn't know how to respond, and she was so confused. And she didn't even mention it until I mentioned it right before she was getting ready to leave the store. And then this amazing clarity came over the both of us, and I grabbed my horn, I pulled it out. I was like, oh wait, I got you. And I put it on, and it was like, wah. And then she's like, oh, it all makes so much sense now.
It was like that?
It was like that. And
Yeah.
then so I was like, I gotta wear my horn now. Like, people are expecting it. They haven't been to our store yet, but they've heard that there's a unicorn here. So I put my unicorn horn on, and the guy the day before didn't see it. I was normal Melanie for 2 days this week. I was just kinda
2 whole
normal.
days, people.
I
2
was
whole
just
days.
kind of normal. And so the guy comes back, and then all of a sudden I'm a unicorn, and he's with his brother. And they're like, oh, I like the unicorn. And I was kind of explaining, and he's like, well, there might be a bounty on a unicorn. You better make sure there's no bounty on that horn. And then I started explaining what kind of unicorn I was, which was like Monty Python with the rabbit in the cave. I told him I was that kind of unicorn.
Lots of teeth, lots of sharp teeth and
Yeah,
claws, and kind
I
of the
don't wanna mess with
angry.
this kind of
Yeah.
unicorn.
Yeah.
In case you don't recognize her, that is Mel behind the mustache.
Oh yeah. You know, it's very itchy. I think I might remove it just a little bit. Ow!
Yeah.
Well, now you waxed your lip.
No, your lip is now waxed this month.
It's so soft.
All right, so now
Sorry,
we
that
know.
that was a tangent, but I really didn't talk about what I learned.
That was all you learned.
I learned. So we have another customer, Mary. She came in. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi,
She
Mary.
watches every week, and she's like, she just raved about us. She's like, I love watching you guys. You guys are so awesome. You make me laugh so much. Mary's a regular, and she just looks forward to every time that Fishbowl comes out, and she goes, you guys make me laugh every morning. I just love it. You're a great part of my day. So she gave us
We
a
love you,
really,
Mary.
really big, like, overwhelmingly lots of love review.
I mean, I think we're finding out that people are watching the show and not only learning but laughing.
Yes.
And I think
They're
that's
laughing.
awesome. That's
They're laughing a lot. I am also wearing gloves, and then I will stop talking
uh-huh.
because I know this isn't all about me. But
No, it's not.
I'm wearing gloves because every time I watch this show, I talk with my hands so much that I was like, maybe if I wear gloves, it'll accent my hand gestures.
Or you could learn sign language.
I might have to do that.
Yeah.
That's a really good
That's
idea.
a good idea. Yeah, we could have a show for the hearing impaired.
Ooh,
Ooh.
we could get my friend Laura. She is fluent in hand sign
Could
language.
she sign behind us?
She could.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, last time she fell asleep on the Radiance.
Oh, that's
she
right.
slept through the entire
I
show.
remember that.
But yeah, she could be on, like, right here.
Yes.
She could sign the entire thing.
The one time we had the studio audience and she slept throughout the entire show.
That's Laura. Yeah.
That builds a lot of confidence in this studio.
Oh, she said that was the best bed she's slept on. She's going to buy it. She was so comfortable.
Studio audience was asleep.
That's what we want. We're a mattress
Oh,
and
that's
sleep
true.
company.
That's true. Okay, so what did you learn this week other than the blue is teal?
Okay, well, I've really been following the trends of the weather lately.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as we know, weather affects sleep, blah, blah, blah. So I was going more so into it. And they are predicting a very bad drought this summer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to be all the way from California all the way to New Mexico and go up to Nevada areas and on over. So all of that southwest part of the United States, I'm like, we are actually called the Southwest, but yes, all the way across is going to be affected by it. And what's going on is the Colorado River feeds a lot of water all the way to California every year. And the problem they're having is with the average temperatures being hotter now than they used to be, it's actually causing a lot more evaporation. So if you had, gotten 50 gallons at one point, getting that 50 gallons to California will not be that at all by the time it gets there because of the evaporation.
Poor
From
farmers.
Lake
Yep.
Powell. Yeah, because they hold it up. Colorado goes through the Grand Canyon and it gets held there by Lake Powell and it just evaporates. Yeah.
Well, they're also looking at the fact too, it's affecting not just the grounds because what happens is okay, so I watched one on an alfalfa farmer
Oh, yeah.
like
Poor
last
guy,
week.
yeah.
Yeah. And she was talking about how they flood the fields
Oh,
because
totally.
they don't have the appropriate equipment yet. They're trying to get it. And the problem this causes with evaporation is it evaporates faster than it soaks in because our dirt is dry and it's hard. It sits on the surface and takes a while to soak in. Having all this rain lately is definitely a benefit to that in a way. But what happens is on your good months, you grow a lot of vegetation. On your bad months, it all dries up. So you have fire starters everywhere, hence our Three Rivers fire. So not only do you have drought issues affecting farmlands, which will indeed affect everybody who eats food, including cattle.
Yep.
She was an alfalfa farmer, and that's exactly her concern is because she grows the alfalfa, and the cost of the alfalfa is going to go so much higher because it's going to be lower availability. So there comes another price increase. Not only that, you have people that normally get the water runoffs aren't going to be getting it because the shortage is already present and they're just now starting. And then you also have the situations where you do have that undergrowth, like for instance, our mountains, like the Three Rivers fire is Lincoln County, but I'm thinking like Cloudcroft. There's a lot of ground debris.
Scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a scary summer.
Plus
'cause
all
it's
the
gonna be
dead
so dry.
growth. Yeah. So, I mean, an inferno can happen at any point, literally, up there.
Lincoln County is home to Smokey the Bear. And
Yes.
Smokey the Bear teaches us that only you
Can prevent forest
wildfires.
Forest fires, yes.
Forest fires.
Yes. And,
Fires.
Fires.
you know, and
Any of
it
those. So shout out to our Wildlands firefighters.
yes.
Oh, they're gonna be busy. Yep.
But it really is. It's a big deal. One thing we like to do is work off of not just today, but forecasting what's to come, which is how we've managed to stay afloat so well is because we're not focused just on today or tomorrow. We're focused on the outlook of what's going to come.
The entire year.
Yes. It's just like driving, look way ahead. But the thing is this isn't something we have any control in. River levels are down. I was really wanting to take the kids river rafting this summer, and it doesn't look like there's going to be much river to river raft in, so it's not going to happen.
It's gonna be a little bit lower. Yeah.
Quite a bit lower. It's already low.
I feel like there's been a drought forever just because, like, well, I had beef cattle that was grass-fed, and
Oh,
then we
yeah.
went through a horrible drought. I mean, it's been horrible several years,
Mhm.
like with the cattle, and we had to sell off because there was just no grass. And then I remember when I was working as a wildlife biologist on the Rio Grande, we used to float and do the canoe trips sometimes, and we'd have our canoes. And there were times of the year where the river was so low that you'd actually, like, be going down the river, and then you'd go, and then you'd get out, and you'd have to pull
Your canoe.
and then you'd get back in, and then you'd go like a couple paddles, and then,
Yep.
and like I swear, like I must have drug my canoe from like north end Albuquerque to the South Valley. Like I was pretty much walking that whole way with that thing.
Yeah.
That was a bad year.
Welcome to the Rio
we
Grande.
do minnow studies and stuff like that, so it affected so much. And
How do you study a minnow
it's
when
just
there's
the
no
drought
water?
is getting worse. It's not getting any better.
Well, I
How
know.
do you study a minnow when there's no water? It's a sad day.
Yeah.
Well, I know with 4 years ago, when we went to Taos 3 years ago for our honeymoon, 4 years ago, though, they were saying the water tables were really high. And they
Yeah,
had
the snow
really
runoff.
big, they had really big rapids and everything. It hasn't been since then.
Okay, so
So-
anyways, reeling back into what we learned this week. So you learned about the droughts. Okay. I really learned about the same lines as you, that their customers are really enjoying the show. And that's what we're doing it for. We're doing it to inform you and have fun with it. But the fact that you guys are taking the info and it's helping you, that is awesome. It makes it all worthwhile. Because editing this show takes a long time, and researching for this show takes an even longer time. So we love that you guys are appreciating it. Thank you very much. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate when you come into the store and start asking questions of the questions that we answered. So that lets us know that, hey, we didn't answer it completely, so we have to circle back to that. It's just amazing. We love your feedback. Thank you so much, and we ask for more of it.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
awesome.
there are several of you that are asking that, hey, could she dress normal because she's distracting?
That is not true. There is not a single person.
I have.
Actually, everyone this
I've
week,
commented.
that's you. Every single person that has walked through the door, like even the guy that was driving the truck today that did our big truck delivery.
I'm commenting on it.
Before he even made it to me, he was like, I love your outfit. And I was like, yeah, it's National Tie-Dye Day. And he's like, that's cool. I didn't know that. And I was like, but I'd wear this on any day. And he's like, yeah.
Yes. Anyways, yes, those of us that have left those comments, they have not gone unheard. They just have gone unheeded. But anyways, all right. So until next week, thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.